I genuinely forgot how stressful printmaking is. One wrong cut and your stamp is ruined forever. And somehow I thought making tiny stamps out of erasers would be relaxing. Welcome back to day 2 of me forcing myself to use forgotten art supplies. But there's a problem. I couldn't possibly stamp them in my acrylic marker sketchbook. It would totally throw off the aesthetic. I wanted something simple, not too demanding, because carving tiny details sounds like a recipe for disaster. So I decided to make tiny little Naki stamps. They're in season. I thought they'd be cute for decorating sketchbook pages. The second I started sketching on them, I realized something. I had gravely underestimated how tiny erasers actually are. I had to ask myself, why did I cut them and make them so small? This requires way more patience than I remembered. And I have very little of that these days. You can't rush carving. One wrong move and suddenly your cute design becomes a little wonky. Carving is so weirdly nerve-wracking because you can literally see every mistake permanently happening in real time. I think I really like printmaking because it forces one to slow down. Everything is so fast these days, including myself. I want quick sketches, quick videos, and quick results. But I've realized with carving stamps, you have to take your time. And honestly, there are parts of myself that I do not want to confront. When it comes to art, I simply do not have the time or the patience. It's something I have to deconstruct. I genuinely forgot how satisfying printmaking is. The imperfect prints still look great. I think it would be easier with an ink stamp, but I feel that would be disingenuous, complaining about having too many art supplies one week and then buying something new the next. So I'm using what I already have, and those are alcohol markers. Printmaking is all about slowing down. And sometimes slowing down can feel uncomfortable. And you have to be comfortable with maybe sometimes starting over again when things aren't working out. There's a methodical way about repeating patterns to create a picture. Wait, why is this actually so cute? Look at these tiny little green leaves. These turned out way better than I expected. Sometimes making tiny little stamps out of erasers is enough to make creating feel fun again. Tomorrow I'll be using another forgotten art supply, and I already know it's going to test my patience. So subscribe if you want to see how this chaotic little challenge continues.